Siamo tornate. Tornate siamo.
True, but that was only a dream.
Maybe the dream changed reality.
Esatto, da non friggere le cose.
Then how else would you explain it? Iris came back to life.
È tornata in vita.
I have done some research. As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras, the same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
Ok, questo abbiamo sentito. Non so quante volte.
Actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
But it can't be a coincidence.
It certainly is suspicious. I would suggest searching the warehouse again. You may be able to discover why Iris was resurrected. Mizuki went to Bloom Park 3 nights ago. She was prompted by a Nile message from Renju. There are 3 possibilities. 1. Renju killed Shoko, or was an accessory to the murder. 2. Renju was threatened or blackmailed into luring Mizuki to the scene. 3. The culprit used Renju's phone to send the Nile message. In any case, the motive is still unknown. We need to talk to Renju.
Renju? Where did you go?
Bella domanda. Dov'è Renju?
You asked Mama at Marble for information regarding Renju Okiura, correct? It is possible she may have something for you by now.
Alla ricerca di Renju, sì.
We can talk to Iris's mom as well. She was Renju's classmate, right? Iba told me about her.
L'hai trattata bene, spero. Timino, se no.
Congressman Sejima is suspicious in more ways than one. Exhibit A. 3 days ago, So called Shoko Nadami's phone. We still don't know exactly why. He only told us it was meant to be private. Exhibit B. So Sejima was at Okiura Fishery Warehouse last night, but he didn't inform us of this. There must be something he doesn't want us knowing. Exhibit C. So was in Iris's Somnium. Dreams are constructed from memories, yet the good congressman denies he ever knew Iris.
Dov'è So adesso?
I sent him home yesterday.
You released him?
What was I supposed to do? We can't hold him without solid proof. What we saw with Iris hasn't happened yet.
In any case, we have to speak with him again.
Date and Iba saved Iris and Somnium, and that changed the history of the real world? Well, I guess it's not possible.
That isn't what you said yesterday.
That was then, this is now. A woman's mind changes with the phases of the moon, you know?
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, I believe in Date. I trust him more than anyone else in Abyss.
Modestamente. Per me sta la finestra che guarda fuori.
Been known to happen. 2 days ago, Date found Iris's frozen corpse in Mizuki's Somnium. It must have been a prophecy.
Boss.
There's a lot of stuff in this world that can't be explained by science.
Giusto?
It is absurd. Not possible. Dreams are figments of the imagination. An incident which took place entirely in your mind cannot have any bearing on the real world. Consider it. If you were to find money in your dream, does your bank account balance go up in reality? If you were to be attacked by aliens in your dream, does a swarm of UFOs invade Earth?
But at the warehouse,
You must have been hallucinating.
Direi di no.
Within Mizuki's Somnium, you saw Iris's frozen core. It is affecting your mental state. Last night, you were so fazed by it that you couldn't speak. If it bothers you to this degree, why not go talk to Iris?
Dov'è Iris adesso?
Her cell phone is on. I can trace her via GPS. She is currently somewhere in the Lemniscate building.
There are 4 people I should talk to. So Sejima, Iris and Hitomi Sagan, and Mama. And I need to check the warehouse one more time.
We have many avenues of investigation.
Let's get moving.
Andiamo prima da su.
So Sejima is a key person of interest in this case. Earlier, the boss cited 3 points of suspicion against him. I checked the call logs of So's phones. Congressman Sejima has 1 phone under his name, and a burner phone rented under a fake name.
Did you find anything interesting?
Unfortunately, no.
Really?
But I do have something.
Dimmi.
I looked into So's secretary's phone. 1 call in particular stood out to me.
Huh?
It was
Quale?
1 week ago, from Fuchu Prison.
Ah.
The caller identified themselves as inmate number 89.
Prigioniero numero
Number
89.
89.
Yes, this is most likely the same person who called HQ.
I know who killed Shogunadami.
Murder. He is serving a life sentence for multiple counts. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
6 years ago?
Chi è?
From what I can determine, he is an assassin. He accepts jobs from the criminal underworld for substantial rewards. His code name is Falco.
Falco?
Correct.
Ecco. Si è triggerato un'altra volta.
Unknown.
Ti si triggera la memoria?
You don't know?
He is not registered in any databases. He could be a foreigner or recent immigrant. However, I did not detect any accent in his speech. I believe we can conclude that he grew up in Japan. Unknown. You would have to ask Mr.
Ambulanza.
Sejima for that information.
Number 89 said he knew who killed Shoko.
He did, but that may be a lie.
Does he have any connections to the Cyclops serial killings?
Unknown. In all honesty, I have no idea.
Number 89.
Should we visit Fuchu Prison?
No, we don't have time. Call up boss. Tell her to request that number 89 be brought to Abyss.
Roger.
Perfetto.
I heard there was no body found at the cold storage warehouse. Isn't your investigation over? How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know that girl. I've never seen her before.
Date.
I knew he was lying. This proves it.
I am having difficulty determining his motive for lying. After all, Iris was not killed.
Ma infatti.
Maybe he's
no.
got a secret with her he doesn't want us knowing. What are
Già.
you hiding so?
Number 89? Who is that?
An inmate at Fuchu Prison. He used to go by Falco. He was an assassin.
Odd finding such a person in Japan. What about him?
About a week ago, he called your secretary.
I don't know anything about that. He was probably calling for a partner or some such nonsense. My secretary probably decided it wasn't worth my attention.
Sicuro?
If you need information, you can ask her. I can't help you. You are beginning to irritate me.
What did you want to talk to her about? What is the private matter you mentioned? What is your relationship with her?
I'll answer your questions when you present a warrant. I told you I will not answer that question.
And why not? We didn't find anything there. There's nothing to hide.
It appears that he will not respond.
Ovvio, figurati. Come al
Haven't you
solito.
people got enough? I'm very busy. Excuse me. Oh, actually, I do have one more thing to tell you. To be honest, Kaname Date, I don't like you. I don't
Ti
ever
pare?
want to see you. So I suggest that you don't show your face here anymore. It's what's best for both of us.
Fantastico.
Who does this guy think he is?
Date, your blood pressure is skyrocketing. Any higher could kill you. Relax, Date. We still have much to do.
I know.
Rilassati. Rilassati.
Esatto.
Guarda come è
You
diventato
need
quello
more
loro.
info on Ren? I'm sorry to waste your time, but I don't have anything for you.
I see.
Oh, Falco?
You know him?
I know him as a famous assassin in the underworld. Just rumors, though. Nothing specific.
What kind of rumors?
He's good. 100% success rate. No evidence. He was a world-class killer.
Did you ever meet him?
Nope. I don't even know what he looks like.
Any other info?
I know he's connected to the Kumakuras somehow.
Ti pare?
Them again.
Well, that's about it.
I Kumakura sono ovunque.
You know about Renju and the Kumakura gang, right?
Yeah.
Sì.
I know. I heard it from his own mouth right here.
Do they have anything to do with the talent scandal at Lemniscate?
Maybe now they do, since Renju is the president. But even before that, Renju and the Kumakuras go way back. All the way back to high school.
Addirittura. Ai tempi della scuola.
Hey, Date. Have you ever seen a dead body?
Hai mai visto un corpo di un morto?
Mortazzo.
You're a policeman. I don't know what department, but I assume you aren't handing out traffic tickets. So, how about it?
What about you?
Me?
No, io.
Not just one.
Non solo
Countless
uno.
bodies.
Tanti corpi.
When I was in high
Innumerevoli.
school, I had a pretty crazy job. You know the Kumakura gang? I was
Yes.
hooked up to one of their phone fraud scams. I just had to go collect the money from drop points and give it to the Kumakuras. It was an easy job. Eventually, I became friends with the higher-ups. They started taking me with them on jobs.
What jobs?
The target was always an elderly person from the country with no family. Elderly folk who owned a lot of land, you know? They live every day in loneliness and desperation. You just have to be nice to them. That's all it takes. Guys would get to know the old people and they would set up an adoption process. After that, you just have to get them really drunk. Throw them in the tub full of hot water, and they pass. Just like that. Heart attack, brain hemorrhage, or they simply go to sleep and drown. The police almost never investigated. It always looked natural, like they died of old age. So the adopted gang members would inherit the land. Then we sell it and make massive profits. I watched a lot of
Complimenti.
people get killed like that. And I've seen journalists get killed for getting too close to the truth. So
Complimenti.
why am I telling you all this?
Mese di gioventù portato.
Are you going to arrest me?
Perché?
You didn't do it yourself, right?
No, I was always the lookout.
Faceva il palo.
Palo. Faceva il palo. Povero palo.
Sono diventato amico dei Kumakura
I don't have anything
e mi
else for
portavano
you.
con loro a vedere gente morta. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not
Che
much help.
allegria.
No, don't worry about it.
Allegria,
Can you come back again tonight? There's a regular
Mamma
here who's
mia.
good friends with Ren. They should be here tonight. If you ask him, he might have some information for you.
Tonight?
Yes. I'll be waiting for you.
Tonight. Ho una netta sensazione che... Tonight. Saga Resident. Andiamo da Iris e Hitomi.
I
Oh, Hitomi.
apologize for yesterday. I arrived uninvited.
No, I'm grateful. Thanks to you, Mizuki has her voice back.
No, I didn't do anything.
Sai dove
Did something
Renju?
happen to him? You asked me that yesterday. Right from the hospital? I'm sorry. I have no idea. I've put Iris through so much. I was 19 and single when she was born. People didn't take kindly to that, but Iris was such a fighter. She always protected me. I remember, one time at the nursery, some of the other mothers were talking about me. Iris ran up to them and said, "Don't talk about my mommy." I'm supposed to be the mother, but it's Iris who's always protecting me.
Oh.
They died when I was 17.
Oh, ma che
I was an
sfiga.
orphan, and my relatives lived far away.
Sono morti quando avevo 17 anni.
But I was already in my
Picchio.
second to last year of high school. It wasn't a good idea for me to move that way. So I decided to stay here.
Take
E
care
il papà
of
di
Iris.
Iris chi è, scusa?
Yes. All but Renju would help sometimes. It was always just me and her. Vacations, barbecues, zoos. Oh, that reminds me. When Iris was 5, there was a children's theater show in Bloom Park. It was called Milky Moon. It was about girls as magical space rangers and such. She loved singing and dancing. Whenever she heard music, her body would start moving. And she did it at the show, too, toward the end. When all the Milky Moon girls were dancing, Iris climbed up onto the stage and danced with them. I tried to stop her, of course. I grabbed her arm and tried to get her to sit, but before I knew it, she was up there, dancing. Even I was dancing by the end of it. When it was over, she had the biggest smile on her face. "Mama, you're a good dancer." That's the kind of girl she was. Whenever she sees someone playing music on the street, she'll run up and join them, right then and there. Music at the train station, the crosswalk beeping, even at convenience stores. When their little chime played, she would start dancing. It almost got her into trouble once. She was on the jungle gym and a truck drove by. It was playing loud music out the windows. She climbed up to the top and started dancing, but she lost her balance and fell. She fractured her leg. It was on a Sunday, and it was hard to find an open emergency care. I was carrying her on my back, running and running through town. I could still hear her crying. "Will I still be able to dance, Mommy? Can I still dance?" She cried and cried into my shoulder. It was the only time she ever cried so much. No.
Qual era?
6 years ago, I was the victim of a shooting. After the surgery, Iris came in running.
Mommy, don't die! Don't die!
No.
Please don't die, Mommy! Don't die!
No.
I swore to myself then I would protect her. No matter. Iris is everything more important than my own life.
I've been wondering about that picture.
Iris drew it when she was 12.
That's you on the left and Iris in the middle, correct?
Yes,
And who's on the right?
the man I was dating at the time. It was only for 3 months, but I met him about 6 years ago. Have you been to the Kume Shrine in the Minato district? I was praying there one day, and I heard more like a groan. Behind the shrine, I saw a man sitting on the ground. He was bleeding badly from his stomach. I took out my phone to call an ambulance, but he grabbed my wrist, and he held me, and then... I was shocked, but when I stared into his... Then I heard footsteps, and then a bunch of men yelling. They were looking for him. When the voices and footsteps faded, he let me go. Don't call an ambulance, and don't call the cops. I knew he had to be a criminal. So I took him to an underground clinic I knew.
You took him to a mob doctor?
Renju's friend. I only met him once.
Renju e i suoi
We had our
amici.
first kiss seconds after meeting each other. It took a long time before I got to see him again. The first time we held hands
Cani.
was when we watched a horror movie together. The first time I took his arm was when we went to a haunted house in an amusement. But I wasn't the one who grabbed him. A zombie jumped out and scared us, and he clung onto my arm. He had that cute side to him. And I was falling in love. Our second kiss was in the car. It's cliche, I know, but we drove around at night, looking at all the lights. I don't think we ever said I love you, but we both knew. We were getting...
No.
I introduced him to Iris about a month after I first... Iris never had a father figure in her life before. She warmed up to him immediately and treated him like a real dad. From then on, it was always the three of us together. We would go to the beach, to the river, the zoo. Going to barbecues with another person was a new experience for everything felt so fresh. Oh, sorry. You asked about the picture. He wanted to make okonomiyaki one day. He was working with the hot plate. It was ridiculous. He was trying to flip one, and it flew up in the air and landed right on my head. Iris saw the whole thing and laughed and laughed. I hadn't seen her laugh like that in a long time. I was having so much fun that I put an okonomiyaki on their heads too. Plop, plop. I added the bonito flakes and mayo and sauce. At this point, there was no going back. Eggs flew, flour going everywhere. The room was not a pretty sight. After our battle, we laughed like crazy. We were rolling around on the floor. So Iris decided to draw it. It's nostalgic. But those days didn't last. 6 years ago, in November. Fortunately, Iris wasn't home at the time, but my boyfriend was. That's why the gunman came. He wanted to kill him. He wanted to kill him and he would never stop. He pulled the trigger. I tried to protect him. The bullet hit me, but the police were both arrested and incarcerated.
Why was he after your boyfriend?
Before he met me, he committed... I don't know the details, but it was. So he became a target for underworld criminals. I don't know exactly why. But I know that he betrayed them in some way.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
I had heard that that incident was a random break-in gone wrong.
Oh. That's not true. I lied about it at the time, because of Mizuki. Mizuki is Iris's friend. If she found out, Iris would find out too. I didn't want Iris to know.
Know what?
That I was dating a criminal. He was her father figure. Iris looked up to him. If she found out about his... Today's a holiday. I suppose there's never a day off for a detective. Oh, but you aren't a detective, right?
Technically, yes. But I still deal with crime.
I see. Today is a holiday.
You forgot too, didn't you?
Date, we can't spend time reminiscing. We have to get moving.
Yeah, let's go.
Dobbiamo andare alla Naixcosa. Mi dicono che abbiamo dei personaggi molto fortunati in questa storia.
Vabbè, il gioco dopo sarà ancora peggio.
Bene.
I am so aggro right now.
Aggro?
Who says that?
Why are you angry?
You backed out on your Shovel Forge promise.
I didn't make any promises.
You promised me a date, though.
I did go to your house.
2 minutes before midnight, and you didn't even take me anywhere.
Yeah, because we only had 2 minutes.
We could have gone somewhere. Iturup, Kunashir, Shikotan.
Absolutely not.
Then you should have come earlier.
Well...
Mi ha incastrato di nuovo. Perfetto, da sarà
I
spento
know you were
ieri.
mad about our date, but why was your phone off? I couldn't get a hold of you. Last night around 2 a.m., someone visited you. Who was it? And you left the house as well. Where did you go?
You really want to know?
Yes.
Sì.
And you'd do anything for the answer.
Yes.
Sì.
All right then. Shovel Forge.
No.
Then go on a date with me.
Again, no.
But you owe me for yesterday.
I told you I couldn't get a hold of you.
Mo capirete poi.
Objection. Even if you did get a hold of me, you didn't want to see me anyway, right? Until you fulfill your promise, I won't tell you anything.
Ci ha fregato.
What about him? A traffic accident? I'm worried.
Any idea where he could have gone?
I'm sorry, no. I've seen him on TV.
Ever met him?
No.
Not at all.
No, not at all.
Iris, promise you won't laugh. I saw something at the cold storage warehouse last night.
What?
Your dead body. I told you not to laugh.
But come on, Date. I'm alive. I'm right here. Look, I can jump around.
Stop, I'm serious. In my dream, I saved you from being killed, and here you are. Which is why I was like that when I went to your house yesterday. Sorry, there's no point in telling you all this.
No, it's fine. Sorry for laughing. I just didn't know what was up with you.
Huh?
I believe you, Date. Maybe you were in a parallel world or something.
Another bizarre explanation.
Off?
Yeah, from school.
Oh, yeah. It's a holiday, so I decided to come to Lemniscate. We're going to do a recording for a show soon. So, what are we doing?
What do you mean?
For our date, of course.
Andiamo.
Fine.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yay! So you'll play Shovel Forge with me?
I will not.
So, we'll go on a date then.
Esatto.
Yeah.
Deal. And you have to honor our agreement this time.
I can't believe it.
Non ci posso
But we
credere.
can't go right away. I have a recording coming up. I should be done by 3, though. Tessa, we're starting soon. Got it! So, Date, meet me back here at 3? If you ditch me, I will be beyond furious. Anyway, bye for now. Peace!
Peace.
There is no point remaining here. Let's get moving.
Cold storage.
Mi piace giocare a Candy Black.
Vero. Tantissimo.
You first arrived here yesterday, and at that time, lying on this workbench.
Iris's dead body, covered with a white cloth.
But the second time,
The corpse was gone.
it was 11:25, but the body could not have simply vanished. Crime scene investigation was here before.
When did they arrive?
According to the report, 10:30 after we finished sinking with So.
It took them an hour and a half to get here?
Correct.
Why did it take them so long?
Unknown. The report does not specify. Perhaps a result
Esatto,
of
maledetti.
outside
Porca.
influence.
Outside influence.
In any case, there is nothing of note about the bench. Examining it will not reveal any further information. A forklift. It doesn't seem like it's in use. It was likely just left here. A forklift. Nothing seems out of the...
Beh, grazie Aiba per avermelo.
There are only a few items on the shelf. It is likely that this warehouse isn't in regular use.
Ma dai.
Allora perché c'è sto freddo?
It's a wooden box. There is nothing inside. There are numerous cardboard boxes on the shelves. There is nothing abnormal about them. Hi, I'm Jemima.
Iba, the jokes, you've gotta stop.
The crane on the ceiling. Nothing has changed.
Really? Nothing?
Niente? Non ce n'è assolutamente. Ah, questo, aspetta.
A switchboard. Nothing seems out of the...
Nothing.
But finding nothing may, in fact...
What do you mean?
I was just thinking out loud. Let's get going. Date, your temperature is dropping. At this rate, they might find your body in here.
Fa un po' freddo.
Ma noi vogliamo mostrare un po' Kagami.
Kagami! Mi sa che in questa linea temporale non lo vedremo mai Kagami.
No, Kagami.
I took care of what you asked for.
Number 89.
He's here, in the interrogation room.
I'm on it.
Perfetto.
You'll go without me this time. I have some errands to run.
Vogliamo
One of the
Kagami,
higher-ups
vero?
needs...
Canizza.
I'll have Pewter go to the interrogation with you.
È
Understood.
sempre lui.
Lo so.
Nella descrizione di Kagami, ragazzi, c'è scritto che in realtà sarebbe carino sotto la maschera. ed è single. Ma allora faccelo vedere, bello. Sbo.
Guarda un po' chi c'è qua.
Ciao numero 89.
Date, non mi sembri molto convinto.
Sempre qualcosa che non va. Ciao fratello gemello di Sigma. Come ti chiami?
Number 89.
Your real name.
I don't know, I forgot. Djibouti.
Northeast Africa, a small republic of roughly 900.
I don't take kindly to stupid lie.
Un'altra volta era più
I don't know. It's not like I'm counting. Oh, you know about that. It's true. I called Sejima's secretary. I got him on the line and I told him something very important.
You spoke with him directly?
Yeah.
Cosa gli hai detto?
I told him to call somebody.
Somebody?
I can't tell you anymore.
All right. Let's get back to the topic at hand. 2 days ago, you called our investigation office. You said you know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
Yes, I promise.
You don't want to release me. That's fine. I was expecting this anyway. I just wanted a good excuse to leave the prison.
What do you mean?
You really want to know?
Sì.
Here's what I mean!
Voi, stai calmo.
Ecco.
Comunque.
Cretino di un date. Pure, e dai.
Aia.
E che cacchio.
Mina?
You'll make a good hostage for me.
Ma
Take
che
me to the
cacchio.
exit. Now.
Peter, ma se la facevi?
Pewter è inutile.
Fa la statua.
Fa la statua di sale lui. Aio. Mo voglio vedere come lo spieghiamo a boss sta cosa.
Oh, darn.
Are you kidding me? A criminal serving a life sentence just escaped from Metro Police. I ordered everyone to keep quiet about this, but it's only a matter of time before the press sniffs this out. We need to get number 89 back before
Non te la
then.
prendere con me. Sono stato colpito, è colpa sua. Non è colpa mia.
Boss, it's my fault he got away. I'm sorry.
Don't waste time apologize. Go catch him. I'm the one who has to go on an apology tour now. You really messed up this time.
Ma è lui! È stato fermo! Che vuoi da me? Io ho il cetro!
Number 89 still has it.
Pure!
But don't worry. I have a spare. I'll give it to you later.
Sei inutile, Pewter. Sei inutile.
How would I know? After he got to the exit, he let me go. I didn't see where he went. I collapsed right there.
Perfetto.
Dante.
Sei inutile.
He punched out an officer, and he put on the uniform and brought me with him. Well, he had the gun in his pocket. No one on the floor even knew this was happening. He got on the elevator and made it to the ground floor. He even stole my security card. He
Sei
said he'd
doppiamente
kill me
inutile.
if I suppose the whole escape took him about. He must have planned this.
You're rather
Si deve scusare, mi ha picchiato di botte e lui è stato lì fermo come un cretino.
Fa fare robe. Bravo.
Complimenti.
Date, I know you are already aware of this, but I checked all of them. Number 89 fled in a car that was waiting for him.
So he had an accomplice.
Yes,
Did you see
Perfetto.
who was driving?
I did.
Who was it?
You and I know him.
Renju?
Zan 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 zan. Era in più guidava la macchina.
Why?
Good.
Date, Moma is home.
Pure. Dai.
Connected.
Dimmi.
Dante, I just got the word. Renju's been seen.
What? Where?
Hey, don't forget our deal.
Deal? What deal?
You forgot already. I'm talking about Tessa.
Ah, sì, sì, sì.
Oh, right.
I'll be, you know.
What should we do?
We have no choice. We have to take her.
To Moma?
Yes.
Ci tocca.
Sta precipitando la situazione in una maniera incredibile.
Casini.
Precipita tutto troppo in fretta.
Stiamo andando tutto. Pi.
Scusami.
A trovatelle. Tutto a trovatelle.
Late. You're late.
Scusami.
Never! Have you forgotten the vows you exchanged?
Are you drunk?
No, of course not.
You're drunk.
I kid. I'm kidding!
Non può
I can't
bere.
believe I'm gonna shovel forge with you.
We are not shovel forging.
I was talking about the dates, silly.
Shovel Forge and a date are synonymous, apparently.
So where are we going?
Dove la dobbiamo portare?
No point lying to you. I need you to come with me to an office.
What? An insect show? I didn't know you were into that. Well, okay, it's kind of weird, but let's go to the insect show.
Sei sorda?
Non credo che abbia capito completamente.
Io sono un po' sorda.
To, ma
So
tu non la
where are the
promessa.
Aziptila
Tessa!
Sì.
Is this guy the Aziptila Oh, sorry. Are you the insect trainer? Go ahead. Sorry for interrupting. Start the insect show now! Wait a minute. This
Ci sei arrivata?
Dante, you tricked me!
I wasn't trying to trick you. You just misunderstood me.
But I wanted to see the bugs. I really...
Oh, so she likes insects as well.
E alcuni gli piacciono gli insetti. Fa un po' a
Oh,
cosa, dai.
I held up my end of the deal.
You sure did.
Mr. Okiura?
Dimmi che fine ha fatto Renju.
Dimmi.
You said on the phone that you saw Renju.
Yeah, I had all my people looking for him.
So, tell me where he is. Hey, I held up my end. I brought Iris like you asked.
Dante.
Oddio che c'è.
Dante, I don't quite know how to ask this. Can you ask Tessa if I can shake her hand, please?
Oh, that's it? Sure.
Ok.
Iris, could you do me a favor?
A favor?
He, wants to see your boobs.
Non è vero.
Fuck, dude! I didn't say that!
Oh, sorry. What I meant was, he wants to shake your hand.
Oh, a handshake. I would never show my boobs.
Date, ti prego.
Dante, this is the happiest day of...
So how about it?
All right, here it goes. Renju was seen in two places. First, Sunfish Pocket, the maid cafe. Second, Ikume Shrine.
Sunfish Pocket and Akume Shrine.
Che c'è da fare allo
Got
char?
it, thanks.
No problem, bro.
Bro. Monta.
Why do you care?
Can I have it?
What?
Can I have the ring?
Why would I give it to you?
Hey, can I have the ring?
Absolutely, of course you can. Wait, no. I can't give you this.
You're so cheap.
Come
Non
on,
è per i
it's not like
soldi.
you're losing it.
It's exactly like I'm losing it.
Aww.
C'è un motivo.
You guys are a good team. Like siblings.
Aiba. Non essere gelosa.
Tu sei un occhio, ti voglio ricordare.
Looking for Renju.
E una intelligenza
I
artificiale.
can't have them here, see?
Good point.
Di nuovo i cani.
Sorry for bringing you here.
It's okay.
You don't have to be scared, Ted. We're not thugs.
That is contradictory, isn't it?
The old boss was really violent.
He would
Quello è
take a
vero.
cheese grater to someone's leg if they looked at him funny.
But after I took over...
Crystal.
Crystal clean proprio.
No, we don't do drugs. We don't deal with that stuff. We had to restructure the whole operation.
Their throats.
No, not like that.
Non può essere.
In realtà Moma è molto...
Esatto, è quello che volevo dire.
Per-
Può essere deve avere il vero, andare via.
Perché ho letto nelle cose, dice che Moma odia tutte le ingiustizie. Incredibile sentirlo da da uno Yakuza, però è così. Di Soul Man.
I'm 24.
Sì, certo.
Magari al contrario.
He is at least one.
Absolutely. Sorry for not introducing myself. My name is Moma Kumakura. I work for a
You run the Kumakura gang, right?
How did you know that?
Is he stupid?
È stupido, è un po', scusa, no.
What happened to Mr. Okiura? I heard he escaped the hospital.
So did I, but I don't know anything more than that.
Please tell me.
Tendono a frizzare I giochi.
Esatto. E...
Hold up. What were you saying about Tessa's dead body? Oh, well...
Date saw a parallel world with my dead body in it.
Solo uno?
Never heard of it?
Oh, yeah! Of course I am! Yeah,
Comunque non può darle gli anelli perché gli anelli nascondono il fatto che probabilmente ha qualche dita tagliata.
Good, because I don't feel like explaining.
But why would Mr. Okiura do that?
I don't know. He could be a hostage or an accomplice. Either way, I need to find him. Moma may not look it, but he's a huge ASET fan. Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm a gambling. Bet, debt, ASET! Worries. Forget, fret, ASET! Now what does she say? ASET, you bet!
Wow, my catchphrase! Thank you!
This is kind of
But sorry, Moma. I don't like gangsters.
Gasp!
I don't like gangsters either. All those nasty Yakuza guys should... Anyway, Moma, take care of Iris for me. What?
What? You're leaving me here?
Beh, sei al sicuro qui.
Safe with him?
Are you serious? Not to mention he runs a crime syndicate. What if he sells me to the highest bidder?
Tessa, I would never do that. I told you, we're clean now. We all go home on time. We follow government regulations. See ya.
Wait!
See ya.
What about Shovel Forge?
I told you I never promised to play with you.
But you promised me a date.
Date, is this true? You son of a bitch.
Oh! Scusami.
Quando vai, Moma?
Good idea.
Date, you're gonna look for Mr. Okiura, right? Take me with you. If you do, I'll tell you about last night.
Her late night visitor.
La smettete di ricattarmi, per favore?
Yay!
Date, don't ignore me.
A clean gang?
Oh, that's just a...
Oh, just a toy.
Let's leave them alone for a while.
We have two places to check. Sunfish Pocket and Kume Shrine.
I want to go to the warehouse, too, where you found my dead body.
Something bothering you?
No, I'm just curious. Oh, and one more thing. Can we eat somewhere?
Food sounds good. I haven't...
Ha fame.
Oh, my chest.
Andiamo. Sunfish Pocket. Ah, Mitsuki.
Wow, this is surprising. What's going on here? Why are you two together? Oh, well, it's... Forget it. Thanks for letting me stay last night. Oh, no trouble at all. You can even live with me if you want. That's a great idea. The roommate I have right now really sucks.
Grazie.
This girl.
The police asked me a bunch of questions, but I don't know where he is. you asking me about?
I was just curious.
That company was made by my grandpa, but Daddy has nothing to do with... I don't know anything about the warehouse. I thought I told you this already. Don't ask me the same questions over and over.
Date, look.
Sta mentendo.
She's lying?
Ma perché?
What are you gonna do, scold me or something? Why do you care what I do?
Why are you so angry?
I'm not angry. In fact...
Excuse me. Mizuki was crying earlier.
Crying?
Yes, we were trying to cheer her up. What happened to her mom was, and we thought she was having a hard time. She must have come here looking for company. That's probably why she stayed with Iris last night.
Shoko's body is still under the jurisdiction. There has not been a ceremony, nor has the culprit has not been caught. And on top of that, her roommate has abandoned her.
I did not abandon her.
In any case, there are many ways you could calm Mizuki.
Mizuki is just trying to act strong. Please, try to understand.
No, grazie, comunque.
I've heard that Renju was sighted here.
When do you mean?
When? I got the info a few minutes ago, but I don't know when he was seen.
Oh.
Ringing any bells?
Well, he hasn't come by today, but yesterday...
Yesterday? But I was here yesterday.
It was after that. After you and Ota left.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
You didn't ask. And I don't have any way to contact you.
Damn it.
We just missed it.
Ti pare? L'abbiamo mancato.
Mizuki comes here a lot. She's really friendly with everyone.
I like it here. Everyone treats me nice.
Is it because you're the daughter of the owner?
No, it's not like that.
We're BFFs.
She wields
Best friend.
extraordinary power with that.
The Okiura family is really...
Mr. Okiura helped me when I was just starting out. You know how my mom is single? He really supported her. He even changed my diaper when I was a little baby. I got hired by Lemniscape all because of him. Iris used to stream all her own content. Like singing and dancing and gaming and stuff. But before we knew it, she went viral.
Right, I heard about that. That's how she started getting offers, right? But because Iris's mom knows Renju, she decided to go with Lemniscape.
But there's more to it than that. There are other reasons. Daddy was totally taken in by her talent.
Her talent?
Dancing, really. Her dancing is what got her into Lemniscape. He knew ever since she was young that she would be talented.
I didn't know that.
Daddy's not the type to get...
This is kind of embarrassing. I didn't know he thought of me that way.
Iris, I still need to know. What were you doing Sunday at 2 a.m.?
You haven't fulfilled your promise.
This is the date. I fulfilled my promise.
I told you, no info until the date is complete. Don't you get it? This date isn't over yet. More than sleeping and eating? Well, maybe about the same as eating. Anyway, I've always loved moving my body, ever since I was a little girl.
And you're fast, too.
Yeah, I did a lot of track meets. Were you always the anchor? Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
Hey, want to hear something cool? Iris is the goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology. She's the messenger of the gods. She's really fast.
Rainbows being so fast to disappear was the source.
You're as fast as your namesake, then.
You want to race?
Sure, when we get the chance.
Right here? Ooh, I want to see too.
Me too.
I would also like to see that.
Alright, come on, just show us.
But...
Alright. shut up. Wait!
Un po' di tensione che...
Jeez, fine if you insist. Yay! Iris, we're ready.
Un po' di tensione.
Get ready! See my dance! Invincible Rainbow Arrow! Hit it!
Teacups that are flying, on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying. This old tale of mine, a journey through time. A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre. Fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes. You've seen in your mind. While the old bow their heads, while the blind meet the blind, the marble loses shine. The eye clouds by design. But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles. Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbows set sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist the love your heart to take you. Never let this merciless world erase you. Passing down the light of the
Scusate, raga.
torch to guide you, and you shall be made in light.
Grande! Good, good.
That song. Mr. Okira wrote the music, and I wrote the lyrics. So it holds a special place in my heart.
That's right. I forgot he wrote music.
Yeah, he's really talented. I look up to him.
Scusate.
He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than
Ci
anyone
mancava,
else.
guardate. Scusate.
She's my friend from back when I worked here. We would hang out outside of work, too. We'd go to haunted places and UFO sightings and stuff. Blow those boys away! Blow those boys away!
Yeah, blow those boys.
Mizuki, you really shouldn't say that. He was looking for Iris. He was asking everyone where she was.
Looking for me?
Yeah.
Did he give a reason?
No, not in particular.
Iris, can you think of why he would be looking for you?
No, not at all.
Mizuki?
I don't know either.
Anything else? Well, he did seem really sick. He was pale and sweating a lot.
It must have been because of the accident.
Perhaps.
Unfortunately, we didn't find Renju.
But we discovered that he was looking for I.
But why?
We can think about that later. Let's get going.
Scusate. Ho dovuto togliere... È notte. Ecco di nuovo che si sente male. Wow.
You okay?
It's okay. I just, missed a step there.
Sicura?
Mr. Okura isn't here. I mean, of course he isn't. It's not like we came here right away.
He's already taken off.
Too bad.
It looks like there are no further clues here. It appears we've wasted our time.
It's called Ikume Iribiko Isachi no Mikoto, or sometimes Ikume Tenno, or Ikume no Mikoto. There are legends about this place written in the old text. It's a shrine dedicated to the gods. The old legend goes like this. One day, Ikume Iribiko sent one of his followers, Taji Momori, on an urgent quest to find a mysterious, magical fruit. A fruit called Tokichiku no Kaku. It's said that eating it will grant you immortality. After many hardships, Taji Momori was able to find the fruit. But by the time he got back, Ikume Iribiko had died. Taji Momori mourned. He handed half of the fruit to the man's wife, and he left the other half on Ikume Iribiko's grave. It is said that that fruit is still inside the shrine behind us.
Really? Fruit of immortality.
Yes. Not interested?
No, not really. I'd rather have normality than immortality.
A flower over there.
Flower?
You can't see it from here, can you? I know it's there because I've been to this shrine before.
Quello.
An iris. More specifically, a winter iris. This is the same flower that was on display at Iris's house.
Yeah. How did you know? It's the same kind that's at my house. I told you about what it means, right?
Good news and hope.
Iris is also a part of the eye, and the Greek goddess of rainbows. A messenger goddess. I told you at Sunfish Pocket. That's why the flower means good news and hope. It's nostalgic. This place is a memorable one for me. 6 years ago, I used to come here with someone.
Someone?
I used to call him Uncle. He was a thoughtful, reliable man. I thought of him as a father, but one day, he just disappeared.
She's talking about
Hitomi's lover.
When you asked me why I became an idol, I wasn't being entirely... I told you that it was because I wanted to become famous. But more specifically, it was for Uncle. I've been looking for him for 6 years, but I didn't find him anywhere. I didn't know where else to look. So instead of me finding him, I thought that he could find me instead.
You think if you became famous, he'd contact you?
Yeah.
So that is why she became an idol.
I mean, it's also been my dream since I was little.
So why do you use the name Aset? Shouldn't you use your real name?
Oh no, I don't have to. He was the one who came up with the name Aset. He told me that if I ever became an idol, I should use that name.
No.
Date, we have no time to waste. We should get moving.
Got it.
Andiamo.
I saw it. Your corpse, Iris.
But I'm here now. Maybe I'm a ghost.
You don't look like a floating sheet. You have legs.
But maybe they're not legs. Maybe they're my boo. Didn't you say that you saved me in your dream? What did you mean by that?
I told you that I'm with an organization called Abyss.
Yeah, you told me 2 days ago.
We find clues in the minds of suspects and witnesses. That's what the entire organization is about.
How do you even do that?
Yeah.
We have a machine that we call the sync machine.
What is that?
It's a sync machine.
That's not an explanation.
It's a sync machine.
Tell me how it works.
Well, I can explain, but it will require a bit of background.
Background?
I guess not.
No, I know what it is. It's the core programming behind AI, right?
That's right. What's wrong?
What?
You're shivering.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
To borrow Pewter's explanation, with the advent of the Wadjet system, we can extract this data is sent to the brain, which achieves the...
I've heard of it. The blood-brain barrier, right? Inside the skull, there's an army of little teeny tiny... They protect the brain from bad stuff in the blood, right?
That's almost it.
The blood-brain barrier describes the architecture of the microvessel. It is a kind of shield that protects the brain. Objects too large to slip through the barrier cannot...
Nanotech? Technology related to really small things. Like, really teeny tiny. And when they make a machine, they're called nanomachines. I heard they use them a lot for medical and tech fields. Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses. They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said. Well, I don't know if it was like beep, beep or rrr. But anyway, nanotechnology costs tons of money. Only a few people can even afford it. My college professor said only the richest of the rich have nanotechnology.
Largely accurate. Nano is a prefix meaning 10 to the... A nanometer is therefore 0.
Sì,
the
vabbè.
sync machine uses machines approximately 2... Viruses are on average 20 to 970. This allows them to access neural... During a sync, the nanomachines are used to write...
Okay, you have the basics down. Let me explain how syncing works. Syncers like me equip the sync gear and use it to access the subject's brain. Inside the helmet are nano cables, and on the tip of each of these cables is a special nano machine. But the machine can't reach the brain through blood alone. Do you know why?
The BBB soldiers say, go away, and...
Well, yeah, kind of. But for the sync to work, we have to get the nanomachines into the brain itself. How do we do that?
Drill a hole in the skull?
No.
In Shovel Forge, you can use a pickaxe and...
No, it has nothing to do with tools. We don't have to open a hole. Skulls already have holes in them. One of those holes is the optic canal, which is a nerve canal located behind the eye. The nanocables of the sync gear go through your eyes, then go to the back of your eye socket, then through the optic canal to the...
The sea?
The sea of brain cells, anyway.
That sounds kind of romantic.
It's only a chunk of protein.
Once the nanocables arrive at their destination, they can begin the sync process. They slide into the brain like roots of a tree. And on the tip of each cable, the nanomachine sends and receives data. This is controlled by the Wadjet system. And that's how the syncer and the subject exchange information.
Exchange?
Think of it this way. The human brain has a max capacity of 1 psyche.
Multiple instances of consciousness inside one brain can cause a total collapse of higher brain functions.
You know how a car only has 1 steering wheel? If there were 2, there would be accidents all over the place.
Well, don't some planes have 2 control sticks?
Okay. Maybe it wasn't the best metaphor. What I'm trying to say is that the human body can only hold 1. If you try to have 2 people inside 1 brain, it will break.
I see.
Because of this, the syncer's data goes inside the subject's brain, and the only thing inside the subject's mind at the time of the sync are their memories. Like a house with no one inside. We syncers break into the house, look for clues, and leave. All within 6 minutes.
There's a time limit?
Yes. Or else, the house will collapse on our heads.
The neural circuits would become too deeply entwined. To put it simply, the syncer would be trapped inside the subject.
Thank you for explaining it. I don't completely understand how sync works.
Just don't tell anyone. This is extremely confidential.
It's okay, I won't. Date, tell me this. Who did you sync with yesterday?
Didn't I show you his picture? Congressman So Sajima.
So that's why you know so much about him.
But you've never met him, right?
I haven't, I swear. Hey, Date. You saw my corpse here, right?
I did. I'm sure of it.
And in SoStream you saved me from getting...
Yeah.
And then somehow...
Yeah.
Date, that means you're...
Date, is the cold too much for Iris?
Yeah, I'm freezing too. Iris, let's get out of here for now.
Roger that!
Stai morendo di freddo, non ti voglio mica far morire di freddo. Il Chu è fantastico.
I'm so hungry.
Tessa, why are you here?
I told Date I was hungry.
I've always wanted to eat here.
I'll have my usual, Ota.
Yes, right away.
Iris, about your coming back to life.
Hold it! What do you mean coming back to life?
Date jumped into a parallel world where I'm still alive.
Tessa died?
Yep.
In una sì.
Yeah, I have.
Have you met Ota's mother?
Yeah, but I don't think she likes me.
That's not true. Mom is just jealous of how pretty you are, Tessa.
Not very reassured, whether out of jealousy or otherwise.
Omelet rice. Ota's omelet rice is so good it gives me stomach cramps.
Is that a compliment?
You're embarrassing me.
Well, Ota appears to have taken it as a compliment.
You're still looking for him? Well, like I told you before, I don't know. Yeah, my dad taught me when I was little.
You're making me something too, right?
Sure, my treat, Doc.
Perfetto. Dov'è tua mamma?
She's in the living room. I think she's watching TV.
How about you? What are you doing here?
I was just doing some meditation.
He means sleeping.
Stava dormendo.
Date, why are you with Tessa?
We are
Not Shovel Forge.
on a date.
Oh, a date. Huh. A date?
I'm on an investigation, and she wouldn't let me go.
Date, I have some delicious fugu eggs. I promise they're not poisoned.
No thanks. I'm fine.
Ti picchio, Ota.
Hey, can you tell me about this
Esatto.
parallel world idea?
Oh, sure. How should I explain this? Well, oh, I know. Let's play rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah. If we tie, nothing happens. We just shake hands. If I win, you have to give me something.
What if I win?
I'll do anything.
Anything?
Mm-hmm. Anything.
Date, your heart rate is rapidly increasing. Why exactly is...
Alright, let's do this.
Okay, let's go. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, shoot.
Non lo so.
Shoot.
Pareggiato.
Tie.
The most boring result. Well, we agreed on the rule. Let's shake hands. Shaky, shaky. We just played rock, paper, scissors, right? We tied and shook hands. But in a different timeline, maybe I got a reward from you. Or maybe you could have seen me naked or something.
Why did I choose rock?
What exactly were you going to make her do?
So those timelines are what I'd call a parallel world.
So you think I jumped from a world in which you were dead to this one where you're alive?
That's what I think.
Huh.
All'improvviso
Parallel
zero
world.
escape.
Can't believe it, but...
Sure you can. Parallel worlds exist. Do you know about the Mandela effect? Or the Booba Kiki effect? Or the 100 million balls?
Sounds really interesting, Tess. I know some urban legends like that. The spatial temporal man, and the lost friend.
Dalle sue labbra, anche sarebbe interessante.
Esatto.
Do you know Nelson Mandela?
Sì.
Well, yeah, the former president of South Africa. He helped abolish apartheid.
He died in 2013, but a strange thing happened. When the news broke, people all over the world thought, didn't Mandela die in prison in 1980? That's the Mandela effect. It's when your memory and history have discrepancies. There are lots of examples, like the name of this kid's book with the bears having different spellings, or people remembering that Kennedy was assassinated in a 4-seat car, but in our world, he was in a 6-seat car.
Huh. I thought it was a 4-seater too.
Or that electric mouse from that video game. You probably remember the tip of its tail being black.
It wasn't?
Nope, it's all yellow. And the design didn't change.
Oh.
Lines from movies, company logos, historical events. The Mandela effect is everywhere. Why do you think that is?
Because those memories are from parallel worlds?
That would explain it.
Oppure il morphogenetic field. Cheat.
This world is full of really interesting stuff.
No, what?
That humans exist at all.
The universe developed in a very particular way to get here. If things were even slightly different, well, the galaxies and solar system and all...
And that means humans would never be born. And even if everything happened exactly like that, the probability of human life developing is extremely low. And yet, here we are.
Imagine a box full of ping pong balls. Would you be able to pick out the one?
Not likely.
But what if there were 100 million of you?
Well, then one of us would definitely pick up the one.
Exactly! The birth of humanity is so improbable that it's basically a miracle. But if there were multiple universes...
Then it wouldn't be strange that at least one of them had humans in it.
She is describing the anthropic principle. I may have underestimated her intelligence.
Ho sottostimato la sua intelligenza.
Dante, look at this picture. There's a famous experiment regarding this
Oddio, questo sta pure in Persona 5.
You show this image to people around the world and ask a question. Which one is Booba and which one is Kiki? Believe it or not, 98% of people asked have the same answer. The rounder one is Booba and the jagged one is Kiki. Isn't that weird? In other words, everyone thinks that Booba is a certain way and Kiki is the other. It applies universally across languages and culture. It's like something ingrained inside all... Like worshipping the sun and the sea, or thinking that the mother is soft and the father is jagged. Regardless of your culture or background, you probably think this way. It's what Jung called the collective unconscious. There exists a second psychic system of a collective, universal, and impersonal nature. That's what Jung said about it. Think of it like bamboo. Bamboo stalks look like individual plants, but underground, they're all connected. Human psyches might be like that too. Connected at a that's...
The parallel world?
Yeah! You saved me in the dream, right? And dreams are all about our subconscious minds. So if you follow the roots...
You get to another bamboo stalk.
Yeah, something like that.
There's this kid, A. He's in elementary school. Well, A had this close friend named Suzuki. One day, after school, they're walking home together. A turns around to tell Suzuki a joke, and Suzuki is laughing his butt off. And he's laughing and laughing, and he laughs so hard that his eyes fall out of their sockets.
What?
Well, they were hanging down out of his eye sockets. The nerves were still connected, but... A is of course in shock and doesn't know what to do. Suzuki just takes his eyeballs and jams them back into his eye sockets and keeps walking like nothing happened. So A asks him about it. Like, hey, are you okay? Your eyes fell out. A is really concerned for his friend, you know? But Suzuki just says, yeah, I'm fine. He doesn't say anything about it. And by now, A is really curious. But he's not getting any answers. So they just part ways and go home. The story only gets weirder from here. The next day, A goes to school, and Suzuki's not there. A is confused and asks his teacher about it. Hey, where's Suzuki today? And the teacher says, Suzuki? Who's that? There's no Suzuki in this class. A says, what are you talking about? And he goes and asks all of his classmates about Suzuki. They all say the same thing. I don't know him. There's no Suzuki in this class.
So that kid must have jumped into a parallel world without Suzuki.
That's what I think.
Couldn't Suzuki just be an imaginary friend or something?
No. A was really serious about remembering Suzuki.
It is weird, and there's no way you can pop your eyeballs back in like that.
Well, not necessarily. There's such a thing as a dislocated eye. It actually isn't too hard to put your eye back in if it falls out.
Che schifo.
Ota is correct. Dislocated eyes are easy to replace in their socket, as long as none of the nerves or blood vessels were damaged. There are usually no lasting...
But that doesn't prove this Suzuki exists.
Well, I guess not.
When did you two get so knowledgeable?
Oh, I don't know.
Tessa is always writing about this stuff on the internet. That's why I decided to research it too. Oh, hey, I know about conspiracies and secret societies too. If you want, we could talk about those.
Maybe next time. Now, where's that omelet?
Dov'è il mio cibo? Omelette rice.
Bon appetit!
Iris? Ui, che c'hai?
Tessa, are you okay?
I'm fine. My hand slipped. Let's eat. That was good. Ota, your omelet rice is seriously the best.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
Aw, thanks. I owe it to my dad.
Let's get going, Iris.
Thanks again.
Thank you. Come back soon.
Dobbiamo andare da mamma. Chi è?
Hey, Mama, it's me.
Dante, honey.
I'm heading over now.
Glad to hear it. Maybe I'll close the place a little early.
Sorry, but I'm with someone.
With someone?
A girl named Iris.
What? Is she a virgin?
Huh?
I'm not gonna answer that. Anyway, remember what we talked about?
There's a regular here who was good for... They should be here tonight.
Oh, right.
Are they coming tonight?
Yes, I promise.
All right. Then I'll see you there.
Okay, I'll be here.
How are you talking on your phone without earphones?
I have an earpiece implanted in my ear.
Wow, cool!
Un'altra, dai. Chi è?
It's the boss.
I have a bad...
Okay, Dante, tell me the situation. Did you find number 89?
If I did, I would have told you.
Uh-huh.
What was that about?
That was a cry from deep within my heart, Dante. Do you realize how screwed I am? Go find number 89.
If I find Renju, I find number 89. I'm gathering information on Renju's whereabouts now.
Where? Wait, are you trying to get her drunk?
She's not 21.
And if she wasn't a minor? Well, I'm sure you have a good... Find those two and arrest them. Got it?
Se mi dai il tempo. Sì, perché dovete sapere che in Giappone si diventa maggiorenni a 21 anni. Quindi lei che ne ha 18 non può bere comunque.
So this is Golden Yokocho.
First time here?
Yeah.
Marble is right over here.
Dante, on your 6. 2 suspicious individuals approaching.
Mo chi c'è?
Oh!
Dante! Dante!
No.
Stay right there.
Okay.
Sono un po' tanti.
Damn. Who are they?
We can find out later. We need a way out of this.
Yeah, but... Shit. We gotta take care of them.
I have reached the same conclusion.
I've only got a single revolver.
Dai, Aibo.
Dante, I have a plan. I will give you instructions. Just move as I tell you.
This better work.
Not to worry. My calculations are flawless.
What's the plan?
You see that hangar over there? Shoot the bottom of the hangar with a normal bullet.
Why?
Don't ask questions, just do it.
Yuhu!
Look at that! Like a gift from heaven!
Ma perché?
Are they stupid?
Just as I calculated.
What kind of calculations did you do?
Date, focus! Now, the burst shot. Shoot the portomag vending machine.
The portomag?
I said no questions. Hurry! Shoot the vending machine with the burst.
Dai. Sempre più difficile. State fermi. È molto difficile sparare. Boom.
Hey, this is
crazy! I've never seen anything like this before!
Cretini.
Yeah, they must be stupid.
You are too.
What?
The final step. But you don't have to do a thing.
Hello?
Mama? There's a group of naked buff guys dancing outside your bar.
There's...
Don't use my voice without permission.
This is an emergency. I will slap you if you don't shut up. Now, we're ready. We just need to use the fire extinguisher.
It's loaded with high-pressure CO2.
Now, I will leave your eye and throw the fire extinguisher into the air. Shoot the top of the extinguisher at the perfect time. Now let's go!
Ok. Miyaiba. Giù, giù, giù.
Ready? Here I go.
Iris non si è accorta di niente. Due secondi. È proprio preciso.
All according to my calculations.
Brava Iba. Quando hai un occhio che fa i supercalcoli.
This is...
My place. The building's got a security system. We'll be safe here.
So Mizuki's not home?
Doesn't look like it.
I checked her phone's GPS. Mizuki is currently at Sunfish Pocket.
Iris, I need to talk to you about earlier. Have a seat wherever.
Siedi dove vuoi.
Iris, those guys who tried to kidnap you, do you have any idea who they were?
There's a reason I asked you to go on a date so many times. I wanted you to protect me. I wanted a bodyguard. But I thought that if I told you the truth, you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't tell you.
Che cosa?
But now, I'll come clean. My life is being threatened by a secret society.
They're called the Naixcosa Laws.
A
group under the control of the Wadjet system. Their ultimate goal is to complete X00639.
Che?
I discovered them and what they were up to, and now... Date, please help me! They're going to kill me!
Wait. Slow down.
In geosynchronous orbit around the equator, longitude 100 degrees east, there's a satellite. It's about 150 feet, quite big for a satellite.
True. Most satellites are between... The International Space Station is roughly 330 feet long.
It's always in the same place, and there's no doubt that it's man-made. But by who? And when it was launched?
Also true. The first to discover this satellite was a space advocacy group in Japan. It was on the news for a short while. No one could identify it precisely.
Most people thought it was some secret US military satellite and that was it. But that's not. X00639 is a super-powered radio transmitter.
Radio?
Transmitter?
But it's not complete. It's still being built. And that's what they're trying to do. That's what Wadjet wants them to.
Okay.
Well, you know about the Wadjet system, right?
It's the core of artificial intelligence.
Do you know where it came from?
It was developed by the American tech conglomerate Elgor, but no specifics have been revealed.
Basically, the Wadjet system artificial intelligence is from... It was transmitted to Earth in binary, as radio waves. They were caught by the space dev team at Elgor. And when they decoded it, they found that it was a truly incredible source code. That's the code they used to create the Wadjet system.
Is this true, Iba?
It is patently ridiculous.
It's spelled Naixat. Sometimes they just call themselves the Nais. They're deeply connected to the Wadjet system. Their organization is everywhere. International politics, business leaders. Let's say that one day Wadjet shows up on your computer screen. Hi guys, nice to meet you. Want to help us out? Do you really think humans would help? Most people would probably think their PC has a virus or something, or they'd panic and try to remove them. I don't know what would happen. I'm sure Wadjet made their own predictions, and they thought it was best to control certain parts of humanity from behind the scenes. But they needed some kind of direct influence. They can't build a satellite by themselves. That's why they created Naixcosa Laws. Nais and Wadjet have a mutually beneficial relation. Wadjet can control stock prices. Nais benefits from that. In return, Nais helps Wadjet's ultimate goal. That's why Nais is in militaries and corporations all over the world. I managed to learn that too. They're building X00639, so if they contact a sentient species, then the process will repeat itself. That species will decode the signal, create an AI. Because they're an AI, they can create copies of themselves for transmission. Doing this over and over means that Wadjet will eventually...
And after that?
After that?
Yeah.
Esatto.
After they're spread all over...
I don't know.
You don't know?
Cospiratrici.
Well, why do humans have children? It's the same thing. Wadjet is alive. They want to spread across the universe. That's their destiny.
All right, I get it.
You do?
Not really, but she doesn't need to know that. But listening to your explanation, Nais doesn't sound like a bad organization.
No, that's not true. Think of how much money and resources are going to Nais. Think of how many people are suffering in poverty, and all the wars happening across the planet, and human trafficking and slavery. Nais has the power and resources to put an end to all, but they don't. They only care about themselves, and they'll do anything to protect their own interests. They'll kill if they have to, which is why I'm being targeted, because I found out their secret.
Ok.
Well, I can't say yet. But it's true. Believe me, Nais is dangerous. You have to understand, Doc. You saw my dead body.
Do you think that you were killed by Nais in the parallel world?
Yes, I think so. You're the only person I can trust. Please, don't leave me. You have to protect me.
Date, you can't tell me that you actually believe this.
Iba, you use the one-jet system too, right?
So what if I do? Do you suspect me, Date? Fine. This can be solved easily. Why not look into her mind? Then you will discover if her story is true or not.
A sink? Of course.
Ora faremo sta cosa, poi...
Mettiamo il sink e poi...
Esatto, e poi... cosiamo.
Salviamo.
Anche qui ci sono due strade, sappiatelo.
Yes.
The men who attacked us at Golden Yokocho were waiting for us. That means they knew we were coming. Why would that be?
Someone tipped them off?
Well, who could have?
Someone who knew we were going to Marble.
That's right.
No.
Boss.
Dai, cospirazioni.
Iba, can you contact Pewter? I want to ask him something.
Understood.
Pewter?
Oh, Date.
Sì. Dove sei?
Where are you?
I'm out drinking in Shinjuku. I was actually thinking of heading over to... I heard something about a shoot, so the cops have it sealed up. Maybe a shootout between gangs? The world has become a dangerous place.
Pewter, where's Boss right now?
Not sure. I don't think she's at Abyss anymore. Maybe she went home?
Pewter, I need to know something. Does a sync machine exist outside of Abyss?
There's only one sync machine in the entire world, for now. Anyway.
For now?
The Chiba Police Department was working on a prototype, but it...
Stolen?
Yes.
È stata rubata 6 anni fa.
Transported when it was attacked, and then the culprit is still on the loose.
Iba, were you aware of this?
No. This is new information. I was not even aware there was a prototype.
So, neither you or Boss are at Abyss right now?
No.
Thanks, Pewter. See you later.
Sure thing.
Benissimo.
Date, where are we going?
Inside your dreams.
What?
I'm gonna sync with you to determine if what you were telling me is true. And if it is true, I'll fulfill your wish.
My wish?
You don't remember? To become your bodyguard. Is that all right?
Yes, of course.
Andiamo nel sync di Iris e poi ci stoppiamo, anche perché dovremmo fare 2 strade. Una prosegue la via giusta, una prosegue verso la True.
Date, this time I will be remotely operating the sync.
Roger that.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Sono pronta.
The time limit is 6 minutes, as always.
I know.
Alright.
L'ho imparato, no?
Ormai sappiamo già che sono 6 minuti di tempo limite.
6 minuti solo.
6 minuti per...
Sincare.
Esatto. Perfetto.
Questo è un sync che non vi aspettereste.
Già. Appena... Poi capite, appena entrate nel sync capite perché.
Ed è subito qualcosa che inizia con M.
Ed è subito.
Quella cosa che inizia con
Shower Forge.
What is this place?
Guarda un po'.
Aspetta, Esatto.
Why do you look like that?
Ecco.
I went with
a simpler look today. I figured this world couldn't handle my full
Guess that's fine then. You can quit if you want, you know.
Never! I will never give up!
You don't have to take it that far.
In any case, it seems that we've finally arrived.
Is this world made of jelly cubes?
This is Shovel Forge.
Shovel Forge? I don't see any shovels.
Iris said that she was focused on streaming this game lately.
Quella mi ricorda un po' qualcosa.
Forget about the forges and listen. This Somnium is the world of Shovel Forge, a sandbox game in which you make and move cubes to create structures.
I'm not playing this game.
On the contrary, you already are.
Oh, come on, I don't want to play.
Accept the reality, Date. You have no choice.
Good evening, good morning, and hello! It's Tessa. I'm gonna be playing Shovel Forge today. Let's dive right in!
Iris's Let's Play has begun.
Help me, Date! You have to help me! It's nice, they're coming! Find me, Date!
Oh, a pickaxe! Lucky!
What was that all about?
It appears that this Somnium will not be...
I didn't think the other ones were all that easy.
Are you ready? Let us begin.
Allora, andiamo.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Activate. Boom. Mental lock 1, mental lock 2, mental lock 3, mental lock 4 ed ecco qua. Release Iris o Iris. Ok, ora salvo. Alla prossima live faremo, nella prossima live faremo questo qua, anche perché
è doppio.
In una delle due vie, in una delle vie praticamente dovremmo farne un altro, poi capirete perché. Dunque direi che per questa live è tutto, ci vediamo alla prossima. Tra l'altro musichetta, non so se sentite.